16th century natural pearl drop, which was purchased by Mr. Burton in 1969 for $37,000. Achieved the world record price for a pearl jewel at $11.8 million. The Elizabeth Taylor diamond, purchased by Richard Burton in 1968 for $300,000, achieved the world auction record price per carat of $265,000 per carat for the colorless, potentially flawless diamond, $8.8 million against the $300,000 that was paid in 1968. If anybody asks you if diamonds are a good investment, the answer is yes. The Taj Mahal diamond, which was purchased in 1972 as a gift for Miss Taylor's 40th birthday, also by Richard Burton, and a stone that originated from the famous fabled Golconda mines of India and is dated and inscribed 1627, from the early 17th century, achieved the world auction record for an Indian jewel at $8.8 million. We also achieved the world record price per carat for the ruby, for the 8.24 carat Van Cleef & Arpels Burmese ruby, purchased by Richard Burton, 1968 as a Christmas gift for Miss Taylor. And here the stone achieved over $512,000 per carat for a total of $4.2 million. We have more records that took place all through the sale, and so we have a lot more numbers to calculate and a lot more figures to go over. But the final press release, the final top 10, will give you as accurate numbers as possible with regards to the records, with regards to the results. The most important record for the evening, that this is a world record price for the most valuable private collection of jewelry sold at auction ever at $115 million. I'm happy to answer any questions, as is Francois Curiel.
Can you spell your name for us?
Rahul, R-A-H-U-L. The last name is K-A-D-A-K-I-A.
What was the biggest surprise for you in this auction? You know, the piece that had an extraordinary value that you sort of somehow didn't expect.
I think every other lot was a surprise, and then overall the entire auction was a surprise to me in the way people reacted. You go into a normal auction, people bid the next increment, and here, as you saw, there were no next increments apart from the rhythms of 50s. We changed prices from $2 million to $4 and $5 million. But for clients, for collectors, for jewelry dealers, for private individuals to bid in 3 and 4 and multiples of bids, there alone it gave you a sense of the strength of the room, the energy in the room, and the magic of Miss Taylor, which was present all through the sale room, all through the 4 hours, 4.5 hours this evening.
François, would you like to add that? You took the first time.
Yeah, what hearing all these figures and these records, sometimes you bored of hearing another record, another figure, another $10 million. And I thought maybe the reason why that sale was so successful was threefold. First of all, the fact that Elizabeth Taylor had great taste for jewelry, and she was buying the best in every category. She was buying the best pearl, the best ruby, the best sapphire, the best diamonds, and her collection was top quality. It was not just a jewelry collection which she had purchased or received during the years, but within each category, it was the best one could buy. The second reason is, of course, her fame. She was very well known, she was a great actress, she was an icon, everybody loved her, not only in America, but when we toured the jewelry in Tokyo, in Dubai, in London, in Geneva, there were lines of an hour to 2 hours to look at the collection because of her reputation and because of her fame. And the third reason is that when you see the public and the collectors, the private collectors, the dealers were there tonight buying, which is very surprising because at this level of price, sometimes dealers are out of the market. But they were there underbidding, and her name, her reputation, and the fact that she loved jewelry is something extremely rare. I was asked this afternoon by one of your colleagues, is there another collection like that? That so many collections of famous actors or actresses today like that in the world. And we probably will not see another sale like that for many, many years. And these are the three reasons why I think that sale was particularly successful, selling $100 million, $150 million to be exact, topping the best previous sale, which was that of the Duchess of Windsor in 1987 for $50 million.
Maybe we could take one more question and we'll go to individual conversations, Edwin, because it's getting to midnight and we know you're all busy. Please.
Based on everything that you just said, can you explain why every single lot sold over the estimate? Because you knew all those things going in about Elizabeth Taylor. But every lot was over the estimate in the book.
Because we valued every item for its intrinsic value, for the value it would bring in an auction had it not been for Elizabeth Taylor. And we wanted to let the market decide what premium it would pay over the value of the stone or the value of the jewels. Had you asked me the question before the auction, how much will this sale bring? I would have told you I didn't know. What we told our clients before the auction is that we gave them a range of what we felt each object will bring, depending on the amount of interest we had before the auction. But other than that, it's impossible to calculate, to dream. None of us had thought that this sale would bring $150 million. We knew it would do well because we had a lot of bids, a lot of telephone bids, a lot of interest, but no one dared dream of $150 million.
And I'm now going to invite folks to do one-on-one
Can you spell
conversations.
his name, please?
Yes, it's Francois Curiel, C-U-R-I-E-L. He's not going anywhere, he's staying here. And Rahul Kadakia, Kate.
They haven't, I
Okay.
spelled my name.
Now, just two things. One, this does continue. This is the first day of 4 days of sales. Tomorrow night we have the couture evening sale. You're welcome to join us for the day sale of jewelry continuing as well as the couture. And two, thank you all for coming. There's plenty of food and drink. And all of our colleagues are staying around if you have individual questions. Thank you.